Hey my friends, I want to share with you two ways of making the world a better place, and both are called airmail. Now, we'll get to the drink in a moment and how to make it, but as soon as you have that drink in hand, I want you to sit down with pen or pencil or quill or crayon, I don't care, and write someone a letter. Think about the last time you went to your mailbox and found a letter. In this day and age, it is a totally absurd means of communication. You have to stop what you're doing, there's no multitasking, you're scrawling out largely illegible ink on paper until your hand hurts. You fold that paper and stick it inside another piece of folded paper, which you lick shut, then scrawl some more illegible ink on paper so that multiple strangers whom you have never met will get this piece of paper where it's supposed to go. You walk it to a little metal box standing all alone on a street corner, drop it inside, and hope. And somehow it works. And that is the magic of humanity in my mind. It is counterintuitive to the point of being proof of life. When you get a letter in the mail, you have in your hands physical proof that someone somewhere took their most precious commodity, their time, and turned it into something for you to hold. How magical is that? And it's even better if you and your pen pal get to share a great cocktail along the way. The airmail cocktail was evidently first created by Bacardi for a promotional flyer back in the 1930s. The drink's name obviously meant to evoke the sense of something arriving from an exotic, far-off land. The fact is, the only thing really new about airmail was the airplane. Post flew across the English Channel by hot air balloon as early as 1785, and courier pigeons have been around for millennia. But let's say the nitty-gritty for the cocktail. Now, as with all cocktails, there is a ton of room for personal preference on this. My favorite build is a bit of a blend of the old and the new, but as always, play around, have some fun. Ready? Let's go. To your mixing tin, add 1 1/4 ounces of a good dark or lightly aged rum, a 1/2 ounce of honey syrup, and a 1/2 ounce of lime juice. Ice it, slam it, shake it, strain it into your preferred glass. The original recipe calls for a Collins with ice, though more often now you will find it served up in a coupe. In either case, top it with champagne or Cremant style bubbles, but absolutely not Prosecco. A lime will garnish, and Now, I really want to be a fan of the OG version, and if you want to lengthen this drink over rocks in a Collins glass, absolutely go for it, but for me, serving it up in a coupe is the way to go. The obvious comparison is a French 75, but the rum is deeper and richer than the gin. The sweetness of the honey has a fuller body than cane sugar. Even the citrus of the lime is a deeper, darker acidity than lemon, which is why for the bubbles, you must not use a Prosecco. Everything else is sweet and rich enough. Make sure you go with something dry. Oh, yes, that's great. Signed, sealed, delivered. Cheers, my friends.